Now at 10, we have more footage of the severe weather that caused damage and tragedy across Central America. Plus, runners laced up and hit Route 66 for a good cause. And music lovers gathered today for the 4-state record show.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Tonight, a massive cleanup is underway following a series of deadly storms that ripped through the South and Midwest, killing at least 6 people. This is KOAM News at 10. I'm Blake Gully. CBS Omar Bengrez is in hard-hit Beggs, Oklahoma, about 30 miles south of Tulsa.
Let me show you how strong the storms were last night in Oklahoma. The winds actually picked up this blue crate and rolled it more than 100 feet from one side of the highway over to the other. Now, the storms in Oklahoma were deadly, but there were also deadly storms in Michigan. Powerful storms ripped through southern Michigan Friday. This tornado was on the ground for nearly an hour, leaving a path of destruction, splitting the city of Three Rivers in two.
Oh, Menard's roof just blew off.
The storm traveled more than 50 miles.
Oh my God!
Killing at least 4 people and injuring a dozen more. First responders spent the night using K9 units and drones, searching for survivors.
We still have a search and rescue operation going on, so we need to make sure that the roads are clear for first responders.
To the south, the same storm system spawned deadly supercells that raked across Oklahoma for a second night.
This thing's going to be wrapped up in rain.
Friday night, storms hit northeast Oklahoma, leaving 2 people dead near the city of Beggs. Powerful winds ripped the roof off the school and damaged a few homes. On Thursday night, an EF2 tornado hit the northwestern part of the state with wind speeds at least 111 miles per hour, killing a mother and her teenage daughter driving in their van. Utility crews like the one behind me over there have been working nonstop for the past 2 days to restore power, and they're making good progress. At last check, less than 1,000 customers were without power.
Well, after all that severe weather, now we're going to have calmer conditions return to our region. Taking a look at our temperatures for today, we got up to 67 degrees. The average is 57 for this time of year, so we're about 10 degrees above average. Let me take you through tonight through tomorrow. So this is tonight, clear skies as we get into Sunday morning around 7 a.m. Staying clear. We're going to start Sunday off on the cooler side. Temperatures about the mid to upper 30s. As we get into Sunday afternoon, we're going to see warm air push in from the south. Sunny skies as well. Now we're going to be seeing upper 60s, low 70s for the region on Sunday. If you're planning your evening tonight, like I said, dropping down to 37 degrees overnight. And also, don't forget, we are springing forward tonight, so you're going to have to push your clocks ahead an hour tonight as well. So make sure you get on that tomorrow morning. Let's take a look ahead. We're going to have record warmth to start our Monday, and also windy conditions over the next couple of days, and also the chances of strong and severe storms return possibly on Tuesday. So we do have a possible alert day on Tuesday. I'll break that all down coming up.
The Kiwanis Club of Parsons held its 77th annual Pancake Day today in the municipal building. Guests enjoyed an all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast. Proceeds went to local programs that benefit children, including youth recreation and the Youth Crisis Shelter. Organizers note this is the club's only fundraiser of the year.
I really hope the community just comes and has a good time as usual. People start showing up about 6 in the morning. We'll be here till about 2 o'clock. A lot of people don't necessarily just come for the pancakes, they come for a good time.
Organizers say the Pancake Day helps fund efforts throughout the community. Music fans, the 4-state record show was held today at Carthage Memorial Hall. 35 vendors from across the region were on hand, offering cassettes, CDs, memorabilia, and even equipment to play your music. Attendees also enjoyed door prizes and giveaways, plus some posters and merch from the vendors.
More than anything, it's music appreciation. I mean, we like to support the people that have given their heart and soul into the albums they produced, and some are new and some are old. You'll find music here that's modern. You'll find music here that's all the way back to the 30s and 40s.
The next music event will be held in August 1st at the same location. Runners hit Route 66 today for the Joplin Road Runners 5K and 12K, starting and finishing at the Route 66 Drive-In Theater. Participants competed for overall age grade prizes, plus plenty of clovers along the way. Vendors, finish line entertainment, and door prizes giveaways made the event even more fun.
I think the best piece of advice I could give, it's just to go ahead and do it, because right now is the youngest you'll ever be. So go ahead, try new stuff. It doesn't hurt to try.
Net proceeds from the race will benefit Cross Lines Ministries and Jasper County 4-H in Carthage. Coming up, the sound of a siren can mean fear for some children. What experts say parents can do to help ease storm anxiety. Plus, an Iranian opposition group says a drone strike in northern Iraq hits its camp, and now some fighters say that the conflict with Iran could be their chance to challenge the regime. If you or especially your kids are anxious about severe weather, experts say there are some steps you can take to reduce the stress. More from Garrett Hamilton.
Think for a moment. How does that eerily familiar sound make you feel? For Galen Roberts, she says it reminds her of her childhood growing up in Tornado Alley in Oklahoma and Kansas.
I want to go outside and see what's going on. I mean, I actually am amazed with nature and the way that everything just kind of stands still and the colors.
For others, and especially young kids, it can create feelings of anxiety and stress. And no one knows that better than Republic mother Canberra Stevens, who says her daughter suffers from storm anxiety.
So anytime we know that a storm is coming, we talk about it a lot. We work through it together. We have weighted blankets that we pull out, and then we also listen to very upbeat music.
Counselors at Lyon Elementary in Republic say storm anxiety can manifest in multiple ways, and for younger kids, watch for changes in mood or behavior.
We often see kids maybe acting out a little bit more. Sometimes they are doing things out of character. They might be maybe wanting to stay close to the adult in their life.
For older kids,
maybe asking more questions, wondering about the weather, wondering if mom or dad have been checking their phones, seeing what's going on, just more specific questions.
Across the board, they recommend trying to stick to your normal routine as much as possible and limit the amount of information they know. If a storm is approaching and you need to go to your safe space, have an activity to do together, like playing a board game or reading a story. It's important you remain as calm as possible, because the calmer and more in control you are, the less stressful the situation can be for your kids.
It's okay to recognize that. Is my heart beating faster? Am I feeling tension, or are my thoughts racing about what's about to happen? And just take a moment for yourself.
As for this evening, Roberts says while she enjoys the storms, she and her family will be taking all the necessary precautions.
But we definitely are concerned. We want, everybody to stay safe. You make sure you have a safe place to go to when it's, if and when that time comes.
The war has ignited opposition groups in the region desperate for regime change. CBS's Holly Williams is in northern Iraq with members of a militia.
This armed Iranian opposition group says its camp was hit on Thursday night by a drone strike.
There's shrapnel damage all over the walls.
Launched either by the Iranian regime or by a militia group that's backed by the Iranian government.
Oh, that's part of the wiring of the drone. Why do you think they targeted your camp?
We try for ending this regime.
The group's known as the Kabat Organization of Iranian Kurdistan, and they represent the Kurdish ethnic minority, around 10% of Iran's population. They're one of several armed Iranian opposition groups in exile across the border here in northern Iraq. Kurdish forces have teamed up with America before. We witnessed Kurdish fighters help defeat ISIS in both Iraq and Syria, working hand in hand with the US military.
Are they on patrol up here?
Another Kurdish Iranian group told us that America and Israel's war with Iran is an opportunity, and they may use it to launch an offensive against the regime. But so far, they haven't received any direct help from the US.
Has the United States promised you support if you launch a military action inside Iran against the regime?
I can't answer that question, said one of their leaders, later telling us it was too sensitive. Yesterday, they told us their base was also targeted with drones.
The Iranian opposition groups that we've met with here are only lightly armed, mainly with Kalashnikovs. It may be a tall order for them to take on the Iranian regime with its drones and ballistic missiles.
Later, from a wrong-way driver nearly causing a crash to Philly snowplow betting game, tonight's stories are both shocking and hilarious. Take a look at this.
We can see record high temperatures coming to our area on Monday and also Tuesday as well. I'll break that all down coming up.
Here's your Skywatch weather forecast from the trusted Roper Kia Weather Center.
All that severe weather is pushed off to the east. We're going to have some calmer conditions over the next couple of days. Let's take a look ahead. So we're going to have record warm pushing into our area Monday and also into Tuesday. And also we're going to have those windy conditions over the next couple of days as well. But we do see a chance for the return of some strong to severe storms on Tuesday. So we do have a possible alert day on Tuesday. Let's start getting into it. So taking a look outside right now at the Indigo Sky Casino Resort Camp. Like I said, calmer conditions tonight. Clear skies. It is going to be on the colder side tonight, though. We're going to drop down to 37 degrees, partly cloudy skies. And don't forget, tonight we are springing forward around that 2 to 3 o'clock hours when we're going to push the clocks ahead an hour. So make sure you get ahead of that and prepare for that now. And winds out of the north at 5 miles an hour for tonight. All right, let's take a look at the next couple of days. So here's tonight. Clear skies as we get into Sunday morning around 7 a.m. There's those temperatures right around the mid-30s. Clear skies pretty much all through Sunday. Now we're getting influx of south winds. It's going to be warming things up. Sunday afternoon, also with those sunny skies, temperatures in the upper 60s and lower 70s for the region. As we get into Monday morning, look at those Monday morning temperatures. Mid to upper 50s to start our Monday. Also clear skies. As we get into Monday afternoon, we're going to see temperatures get into the upper 70s and low 80s. And there's, like I said, there's a chance that we could possibly break a record high that was originally 78 degrees for our Monday. There's a chance we could either tie it or break it. But if you're planning your Sunday, sunny skies through the day, high as 67 degrees for Sunday. Sunday night dropping down to 50 degrees, clear skies. It is going to be a bit breezy Sunday night. We can see those winds out of the south at 5 to 15 miles an hour, and they could gust up to 25 miles an hour Sunday night. So let's take a look at those winds right now. So this is Sunday evening into the overnight. There's 20, 25, pushing 30. Those stronger gusts of winds continue even into Monday as well. We can see 25, even 30 mile an hour gusts of wind by Monday afternoon. I also want to reiterate the possible record high we can see on Monday. Look at these temperatures across the region. This is at 4 p.m. Monday. Anywhere from the upper 70s to even the low 80s down there in the south, in those northeastern Oklahoma counties. Like I said, we could see record high temperatures on Monday. I also mentioned a chance we could see some strong severe storms return to our region on Tuesday. Let's talk about that right now. Here's our upper flow. This is what's going to show what's coming over the next couple of days. And on Sunday, we're going to be clear and dry on Sunday. As we get into Monday, still clear and dry, record high temperatures push in Monday. But now look at this system out to our southwest. That's a low pressure system pushing into our area by Tuesday. That's going to increase moisture and also instability in our area that could bring the chances for strong to severe storms by Tuesday. Let's time this out as for Tuesday. Tuesday morning, temperatures in the mid to upper 60s to start our Tuesday. By the time we get to Tuesday afternoon, temperatures in the mid 70s. And then as we get into the evening of Tuesday, here come the chances for some strong to severe storms as well through Wednesday morning. So that's what we're going to see for the next 7 days. 67 degrees on Sunday, 78 degrees on Monday. Tuesday, we had that chance for strong and severe storms. That's why we had that possible alert day. So enjoy these nice, beautiful days while they're here before the chances of storms return on Tuesday.
A new group of anti-corruption lawyers are suing over the deal that keeps TikTok operating in the U.S. The lawsuit says the Trump administration is violating a bipartisan 2024 law that bans TikTok unless it's sold to a non-Chinese company. Investors now control the app, but a Chinese company still owns part of it. The case seeks fines in a possible new deal, but not TikTok's removal from U.S. app stores. TikTok's U.S. ownership group says new safeguards protect national security and user data. Walmart shoppers may soon notice a big change to store shelves. The retail giant is switching out its paper labels to digital ones. According to a Walmart news release, they're rolling out the new digital shelf labels at all U.S. locations within the next year. Walmart says the digital shelf labels are controlled through a centralized system and will allow for faster price changes. The digital shelf labels will also help employees stock and fulfill online orders quicker. Still ahead in sports, a high school basketball postseason reaches championships, and the MSSU basketball teams look to roll on in the conference tournament. Zach Patrick has those stories and more coming up next in sports.
Basketball continues all over the 4 states as MSSU continues their MIAA tournament run. It's semifinal Saturday at the MIAA Championships, with the Missouri Southern women's squad taking on top-seeded Central Missouri. And the Jennies came out firing, swinging it to Taylor Weishauer, who crosses over, attacks the bucket, scores the layup, and 8-0 UCM run to start. But here come the Lions, only trailing by 1 in the second quarter. Grace Frazier calls her own number, driving, spinning, and scoring the jumper as MSSU takes the lead. Final seconds of the third now. Jennies up by 8. Reese Schaff finds Riley Verhaller on the backdoor cut, and the sophomore beats the buzzer. UCM up 10 heading into the fourth. Lions looking to claw their way back into this one. Cameron Smith dribbles baseline, not kicking it to Lily Thomas, who goes to work, backing down and bodying her defender for the easy deuce. She finished with a team high 26, but MSSU falls in the semis 60-45 the final.
Extremely proud of our kids. They competed the entire game. We just couldn't get some shots to fall. You know, if you shoot 28%, it's hard to win ball games in this against good teams shooting 28%. But extremely proud of our kids. They competed the entire game. Just love their heart and their fight, and our whole group of kids, how hard they fought the entire season.
The Lions men's squad looking for their first MIAA championship appearance since 2020, battling the Hillcats. Early first quarter, and the MSSU defense makes a play, stripping the ball away, with Jaden Taylor taking off in transition and scoring the fadeaway runner off the glass. More from him later. But Rogers State would take control. Jabrin Anderson attacks the basket, kicking it to the wing where Demondre McKnight is open and drains that triple. Later in the half, Isaiah Atwater drives and dishes to the opposite corner for Gavin El-Kamil, and his three is nothing but net. He had 10 points in the first half. Final seconds of the half, it's Taylor yet again. He goes to work, and this stop and pop jumper is good at the buzzer. He had 11 in the first 20 minutes of this one. Rogers State takes down MSSU 72-70 to advance to Championship Sunday. Southeast and Colgan face off in Arma with the sub-state title on the line. With the Lancers early, Trisol Galindo gets the pass down low and finishes off the glass for the first points of the game. Still in the first quarter, Tyler Warner shows off the Mahomes-like cannon to find Zane Gabbern at the other end, who jumps inside the paint and lays it in for 2 more. Next possession with Colgan now. Brady Crossland up top finds a wide open Joe Lomchuk in the corner. The instant response from deep. Colgan beats Southeast 67-36 to win the trophy. Nevada hosting Mount Vernon in the Class 4 District 12 Championship. We go to the final minute of the first quarter. Mountaineers trailing by 4. Hunter Conway puts up the 3. It's good. The Tigers look to respond here in the second quarter. Kellen Braden dribbling out the clock, pulling up from way downtown. Got it at the buzzer. Nevada extends its lead to 9 in the second quarter. The Mountaineers needed an answer, and Ty Ida Miller delivers with the tray. Look at that beautiful shot from him. But the Tiger offense was just too much to handle. Jet Snyder driving, finishing at the rim with the acrobatic lay-in. Nevada Tigers take down the Mountaineers 59-42, securing their second straight district title. In Class 5, the 8th-seeded Hillcrest in Willard for their district championship matchup against Carl Junction. Coming out of halftime, Carl Junction's on a roll. Maddox Shorter with the behind-the-back pass to Brody Pant. The Bulldogs led by as many as 11. In the final quarter, Hillcrest starts to sting back. It's Kayvon Alexander from the corner. He buries it, make it 58 all with just over 3 minutes to go. Carl Junction with the ball. Simpson tips it, makes a save right into the hands of Derek Daly. He's patient with it, then drops the ball in. And for the first time in the second half, the Hornets take the lead. It's now 61-59 Hillcrest. Deacon Endicott driving in the lane, lays it in, 61 all. Now Simpson, you'll see here, he's going to kill some time, and then guess what? He calls game with 3 seconds to spare. Game winner for Hillcrest.
Yes, it was a lot of basketball around the 4 states.
Yeah, it was an exciting day today, and I can't believe it. A lot of close games at the end. That one 63-61. MSSU fell in 2 close ones today. It was a fun day.
And I know the kids may not want to hear it, but just congratulations on just making it that far. That is an achievement in itself.
Yeah, and they do get runner-up trophies, but that's no fun to them. Some of the guys, the seniors, they're crying on the bench when they can't get it done first place. Everybody in those championship games gets a trophy, but you always want to come home with that one that says first place.
Yes, and we'll be right back. A terrifying near-miss moment involving a suspected drunk driver headed the wrong way on an Oklahoma interstate becomes a valuable cautionary tale. Jeremy Roth has that story and more, and take a look at this week.
Take a look at the moment a driver going the wrong way on a highway is nearly hit head-on by a semi-truck. It happened on Interstate 35 in Oklahoma when a state trooper spotted the vehicle going northbound in the southbound lanes. The trooper sped up to catch up with the vehicle just in time to see a semi-truck swerve at the last second to avoid hitting it. According to the Oklahoma Highway Patrol, the driver was arrested for operating the vehicle with a reported blood alcohol level more than twice the legal limit. They cautioned residents never to drive drunk, reminding them that with the touch of a finger, ride shares are available within minutes. From a no-brainer to a brain teaser of sorts in the Philly area, where folks at Patco, a local transit line, are asking for residents to make bets on when a massive gnarly snow pile in one of their station lots will be fully melted and gone. The area got absolutely shellacked with snow this winter, and if I had to live in that, I'd probably be looking for happy distractions too. Patco has actually done this before. They asked for guesses on the fate of a pile in the same lot in 2018, and more than a month later, it was still hanging on. A correct guess on this latest mess could mean $20 in prepaid train fares. Finally, a gruesome mess found in an Ohio sheriff's office led to a canine becoming the prime suspect in an inside job. After discovering the tattered remains of a stuffed lamb, Lucas County deputies say all signs pointed to their canine cop, Moby. A humorous post showed the accused heading to the Internal Affairs office claiming he'd been framed. But when asked for comment, he declined, mainly because, well, he's a dog. Don't worry though, Moby won in the court of public opinion. He was sent all kinds of new stuffed toys and treats from fans following the case. For Take a Look at This, I'm Jeremy Roth.
So Zach, what do you have going on for tomorrow?
Yeah, Pitt State softball doubleheader moved because of Friday's storm, so that'll be fun, a little bit of a outdoor activity for us to all go see.
It will be with some great weather. So again, thanks for watching. That's the news for tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow.